seminar is organized. This seminar is organized to give an information regarding the opportunities in the field of research and industry in biotechnology. And in this session, the experts from BDG Lifesciences will give an overview related to the opportunities in the field of bioinformatics in India and in abroad. And I request all the students to interact with the experts, today's experts in this field, and you can interact with your doubts. You can clear your doubts, whatever you have doubts in this seminar. Thank you. Over to Sharbat.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm really thankful to Pallavi ma'am for giving us this opportunity and platform to interact with students. And I assure students will be benefited from this interaction. So first, I'll start with my introduction in brief. As I told you, I'm Sharbari Kulkarni and I'm working as a technical associate at BDG Lifesciences. And I would like to say that I'm thankful and I'm a great, proud alumni of KIT's College of Engineering. Now I'll start with my introduction. I have 12 years of experience in the field of biotech engineering. And I started basically my career as a young manufacturing engineer in Reliance Life Sciences. Our department, biotech department of our college had organized a first campus interview for Reliance Life Sciences, and in which I had got selected. Then I joined as young manufacturing engineer for CGMP2 facility of Reliance Life Sciences. After that, I switched my career to academics, where I joined Thadomal Shahani Engineering College as an assistant professor for biotech department, in which I used to handle various important subjects like immunology, immunotechnology, IPR, bioethics, biosafety, then bioinformatics 1 and 2. During which I used to conduct various workshops on different topics of bioinformatics for reputed colleges like Ruia and Khalsa, D.Y. Patil, for faculties as well as students. During which I used to be an invited speaker for IPR, bioethics, biosafety under different entrepreneurship programs as well. After that, I joined Rizvi College of Engineering as an assistant professor, where I handled responsibilities right from setting up biotech department to various university exam-related affairs like being a moderator, paper setter, etc. After that, I completed my ME in Biotech and Biochemical Engineering from KIT College of Engineering. Under the guidance of Pallavi ma'am, I completed my research project on bioinformatics. Being specific, I completed my project in molecular docking, QSAR, and simulation. Ma'am and me together, we published research paper also on it, and it was very well appreciated and published in International Journal of Computational Biology. After that, I started guiding research students also, and after this during this guidance, I joined BDG Lifesciences as a technical associate. So this BDG Lifesciences is an excellent CRO, which is a Delhi-based CRO, and this company gave me an excellent platform to explore my career. And BDG Lifesciences is an excellent company, and our CEO and director, the Asif sir. Asif sir is always he's a CEO and director, and he always recognizes potential of all the employees, and his always approaches towards growth, progress, and innovation. So we are always in the process of upgrading, innovations, and implying newer and newer technologies. So I'm proud to be associated and an employee of BDG Life Sciences. Now, I would like to hand over to our CEO and director, Asif sir. He would guide you to the different aspects of biology. And I want you guys to take benefit of all the guidance that he is giving you. So basically, whole purpose of this webinar is because being a part of KIT, being an alumni of KIT, I always keep on thinking that our students should get exposure to all the opportunities which are available outside. Because what happens, at this stage, you're not aware of what all opportunities are there. You're only limited to your coursework. And at this stage, believe me, guys, it's very important to have right direction to your career. So at this stage, you should explore different possibilities so that you give right direction to your career. So always me and Pallavi ma'am, we keep on discussing that how should we benefit our students? How should we guide them or help them to get exposed to outside opportunities? During these discussions, we came across this idea that why not BDG and KIT work together? So if they work together, it would be an excellent opportunity for students benefit for different internship programs and different workshops. We conduct workshops also on different topics of bioinformatics. I conduct on basics and advanced, then molecular docking, simulations. After this, you can ask your doubts also, and you can visit the website and go through what all types of services we provide. So our all sincere efforts for this webinar are with the focus of our purpose of getting you or giving you a clear vision and the focus in the scope with regards to scope of biotechnology and specifically bioinformatics. So let us take, and what I can say, this lockdown period or online, what you can say, during this lockdown period, our online work is improvised to a large extent. So let us use this period and take the benefit of online opportunities which are available. And I really tell you guys to take this period very seriously and productively. I'm guiding you as I'm taking privilege of being your, I can say, alumni of KIT and being a KITer, that guys take this period very seriously. More the efforts you'll take in this time, more successful and easier path will be there in your future. Okay, all the best. And uh, let us start with the session. Over to you, Asif sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharvari, and thank you, Dr. Pallavi. It is a very nice opportunity. After a long time, I am interacting with the students. However, before the COVID-19 pandemic has hit us, I used to go to the colleges, and we used to conduct many programs over there, like workshops, training, as well as seminars. However, that thing has not been done. Only one or two sessions which I took with the students. So I've not interacted with the students, but then I really want to be among the students. I really want to be with the students, especially obviously from our life sciences field, like people who are doing BSc, or people who are doing MSc, or people who are doing their bachelors of technology or bachelors of engineering, especially in biotechnology. because I have seen many people, they do not have, when they enter into this field, they have so much of enthusiasm. Now, why they have so much of enthusiasm? Because of the field, like why they have entered into the field. That is the most important thing which we all should know, that why we have entered into the field of biotechnology. So the first question which I will be addressing is that why you have entered into the field of biotechnology, and what is the use of getting into the field. So that is my first question, which I will address, and then the next question which I will address is that what happens after 3 years of studies, what happens after 4 years of degree. So let's address with this question that why you have entered into the field. Now, it is a bitter truth. We all know that after class 11th and class 12th, we sit for medical entrance examinations. And once we clear it, then obviously you can go ahead and take up MBBS or BDS courses, or some of them goes to into Ayurveda also. However, a lot of people who do not clear the program, they got this field as an add-on, and they say that okay, fine, I am from biotechnology, and I unfortunately, whatever the reason might be, I could not clear the medical entrance examination, so I've just let's go ahead into this field. So that is one factor which by which people have entered into the field of biotechnology. The second factor is that people have heard from their parents or their family friends, or someone in the family or neighborhood, that see, biotechnology is a really nice field and biotechnology is really good, so why don't you join this, it has a great future. So then parents said, yes, 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 that uncle, that he is a very educated uncle in our family, and you should listen to him, and this is a very nice field, and let's do go into it. Now, since my career of 15 years in this particular sector, I have seen that 70% of the field, means the students, are females, and 30% are males. Now, maybe it is the love of the gender towards life sciences, or it is the love of the gender towards the dealing with scientific things. But then that is my experience. I am telling you that I have seen around 70% of the females in who are students, and who are the students of BTech biotechnology or BSc biotechnology or MSc itself. So then why I am telling you, why I am emphasizing on this, that why females are there, because I will try to prove it into my next question, which I will answer, that what happens after you, after you get out of this field. So this is the first thing which we know, that why we have come into this field, because that is the most important question which we need to address. Now, the second question is, what happens after the 3 years of study, or after your 4 years of bachelor's? The most important thing, or the first thing that happens, is that students get disheartened. Why they get disheartened? Because they feel like that I have joined this course which is really good, which is really amazing, and my uncle or my father, or they have told me about so many things about this course, but then now there are no jobs. Why there are no jobs? That is the third question which I will address. So let's see what happens after you get out, after when you are in your final year. So what happens is that when people say that yes, the thing is that we there are no jobs, there are no jobs, and it is a very bad field, and you can see on social media there are number of people who are cursing the colleges, cursing the universities, and so many people, they are cursing themselves that why they have joined. It was my biggest mistake to join the field of biotechnology and do BTech biotechnology. Why? Because there are no jobs. They do not find jobs. Ultimately, what happens that as 70% are females, so most of them get married because they have done their engineering of 4 years, or they have done their BSc, or they go pursue their MSc, and then after that they get married. So that is one thing, that is with the female. So the number of 70% out of the total class is come, 50% or more than 50% gets married. So how many professionals are left? Only 30%. If we join it as 30% males, and then after joining 70%, so after leaving the course, 50% or more than 50% females get married. So only, again, the percentage comes down to 30% professionals. So now what these people do, they go for MSc, or some people go for MBA, or some people start their own business, some people change their field, but a very few goes for PhDs, a very few goes for postdocs, and a very few, I should say, go for MS. So that is one thing. So that is question number, the answer of question number two, that what happens when you get out of the field, means when you take the degree and then when you get out of the field. So the third thing, the third question, that why they don't get jobs, that is the biggest question, because you are investing your 4 years or 3 years or 5 years, and then you are investing so much of money by paying the college fee, and then you are not getting jobs. Now even if you are getting jobs, then you are getting jobs of sales, or you are getting jobs of some odd jobs, but not of the field. Why? That is the question. So now I will address this question and see if you understand my point, that why you don't get jobs after your bachelor's or even after your master's. Then your entire career will get shaken up. So let me begin by answering you this question, that why there are no jobs. Before answering that, or I should say, while answering this, let me start off with a story, my own story, what has happened to me, and how I have come to know what exactly the purpose, or what exactly the problem is. So, by answering this question, that why there are no jobs, let me start off with my story, that I did my bachelor's BTech, and I did 4 international publications during my bachelor's itself. So that was the most important thing which I did in my entire life. Into entire life means that entire life of 4 years, the college life. That is the most important thing which I did. Obviously, I'll tell you, I'm not a 9 pointer. I am only 6.5. So I'm not very, very, very good in scoring marks. However, my focus was on research. So this is my story. So why there are no jobs? There are no jobs for bachelors. The reason is that, first of all, you should ask yourself that how much or what strengths you have, how strong is your research profile. Now this is the first time I have used this word, research profile. The most important aspect of studying biotechnology during these in your bachelor's as well as in your master's is that people or students, they focus on, first of all, technologies which are 20 years old: molecular biology, biochemistry, molecular biology techniques, isolation of DNA, isolation of RNA, SDS page, ELISA, some of these tests. They focus on that. Now, they do not focus on developing or strengthening their research profile. That is the first point which, as a student, you need to think about, that how strong is my research profile. Because if you do not have a good research profile, if you do not have a good what I should say, a strong CV, which you can only build by what I should say, doing research and getting papers published, you will not, you will definitely not get good jobs into biotech sector after your bachelor's. You have to reach and climb the ladder, or I should say cross the Mount Everest, which is called PhD in biotechnology sector, and then only you can think of good jobs. Otherwise you will not get good jobs. So the most important thing is that you need to focus on your on strengthening your research profile. That is first thing. The second thing is that you need to take topics of the current research trend. You need not to take topics which are 20 years old. I already told you, people say India is 20 years behind the technology which is being used in US and Europe. No, it's not that. India is not a person. Who is India? We, as Indians who are living in this country, we are the people the world is addressing, that they are 20 years old, they use a 20 years old technology. No, that should not be the case. And why it is happening, especially in our sector? Because we are still believing that research can only be done while handling a micropipette in our hand and with a test tube and filling the, the centrifuge and the DNA isolation. That's it. The world has moved very, very, very far from that. So the second thing is that you need to focus on technologies which are of current use. Previously, I'll just give you an example. Because we like to take up things which are used, in which we get interest, and which are useful to us, right? So for example, in 2005, Facebook, you cannot make a Facebook account at that time. One person who is already on Facebook has to invite you, and with the invitation you need to create the Facebook account. But today anyone can make a Facebook account, right? That is one thing. The second thing is, you used to chat through messages, or text messages. However, today we have WhatsApp, right? So what it has done is that the technology has come up which has decreased the time as well as the cost of doing the work. So, like for example, we used to previously, there were letters, you used to write letters, and then you used to go to the post office and you used to send by putting it into the letter box. And then after that, previously it was telegram, then it was letters, then email came. Emails were paid at that time. Okay, then free email came, Yahoo and Hotmail and Gmail then has come up. Everyone can now send emails. Now you can have emails on your phone and directly you can send the email. So how fast the world is moving, you can imagine yourself. Because I'm trying to give you a point, or a point of view where you can apply the same ideology of technology, of using the technology into your career. Because if you will try to think about today, that I will expertise myself into sending telegrams, then will it work? No, it will not work, because the world has stopped using that service. The world has stopped using even, the world has stopped using letters also, right? Because a very few official letters, and very few people are using, or the officials are using it. Otherwise no one else. So what my point is, that you need to create your career, or you need to focus on those technologies in which you can make career. And that is the only reason There is a huge number of job opportunities available to the students, to the to the people, I should say, but there are no expert people because people don't know. When people come to us with that I want to apply uh, jobs at BDG Lifesciences. So the first thing which we ask them, okay, fine, do you have any experience in immune repertoire sequencing or mutation analysis or gene and genome editing? 90% of the people have not even heard about these technologies. You will be amazed to know that there is a huge number of percentage of people who do not even know about the technology. But then this is the technologies, that is the current research trend, that is the current technologies which is being used, and there is a huge demand around the world for people who are experienced in these technologies. Now you might say, we are a student, we are freshers, how we will get the experience? Well, definitely you are right, that how you will get the experience, because you are students, you are freshers, how you will get the experience? But then my answer to that is that every college, every university, every syllabus or UGC recognized university or autonomous, whatever the university, they have a curriculum in which every year you have to do trainings, in which there are credits for attending workshops, there is a major project, and then there is a dissertation project. So at least there are four things by which you can get experience. But then what happens? Students, because we want to move in the herd, like the herd of sheep. One person is, okay, fine, you are going to Mumbai for summer training, chalo chalo, I will go. Okay, we have a group of 15 people, let's go to Mumbai for summer training, let's go to Bangalore for summer training. Fine, that's okay. But then at least do some research, because see, college time is definitely fun time. I'm not denying that college time is not fun time. But then college time is also a time where you will be building your entire life. College time is a time for making friends. College time is a time to have good interaction, to have a good life, to enjoy, bunk the classes, go for movies. There are a number of things which a student do, which I have also done. But then college time, you should not forget while doing these things. I'm not saying that don't do this. Okay. But then college time, you should also not forget that college time is also a time which will decide the entire course of your life. So you need to focus on what technologies you will be uh, taking up and getting expertise in. And that is the only reason. See, these are the main things or main points, or I should say the main loopholes why there are no jobs for BTech biotechnology or BSc biotechnology or MSc biotechnology students. These are the only points. First, there is no research profile. The research profile is zero, because if there is a dissertation project, okay, fine, that company is doing dissertation project, 15 students as a friends group, they have gone to Bangalore from Kolhapur, for example, and it is a 1 month training or 3 months training. They have taken a good amount of fee from the amount of money from the parents, because they have to live over there, means accommodation should be there for hostel, then living expenses, then food, and then the training fee. But then what happens is, they see the work getting done, or they go to Mumbai. Okay, fine, we are going to the plant of say Pepsi. Okay, what will happen over there? You won't be able to go near the instrument. But then what will happen? You will go, you will see how the work is done. There will be one person who will explain, okay, this is the one, this is fermentation, this is this, and that's all. But what will be the use of it? At the end, they will provide you a project report which is being submitted by previous year, which is being submitted by a person who has been who has done it previous to that year. That's how you will make a project report. You will come, you will, in your viva, you will present that report with your name. That's it. So what you have learned? You have not learned anything. What research you have done? Nothing. So this entire time which the university and which the college has given you, you have used up in visiting Pepsi plant. Plus you have used that time in visiting places and going to places in Mumbai and having a good time. That's it. And you have wasted your money. And then you will blame the industry that there are no jobs, because Pepsi will not hire you. Pepsi will not hire you. Why Pepsi will not hire you? Because over there only the people who have done PhDs, they work. So they will not hire you. Or if you go to any pharmaceutical company, they will not hire you. You are just bachelors. What research profile you have? You have not done any research. You have not done any research on the topic. So what my point is, that first you need to focus on the research aspect of biotechnology, because I'm making a very big statement over here, and this has been proven in the last 15 years for me, for the people whom I have been connected all around the world. Biotechnology is research and it is nothing else. Without good publications, good journals, good topics, you cannot have a career in this field. Again, I'm repeating. See, if I would have been in front of you, then definitely I could gauge that how you guys are reacting. But then my see, it's my job. Guidance is my job, and this is what I have been doing. And I ask my team, anyone, or I should say everyone who is working in my team, to help students, to guide them. And till now, since 10 years, this service of guidance, or I should say consultancy, is free for students. They can ask and we will guide them, and we will show them the right path. Because when I will give you the presentation, I have not even started the presentation yet. So what I would like to tell you is that when I will give my presentation, then over there I will mention that what exactly we do and how we do, and you can take a look later on. But then let's talk about what are the shortcomings, and what you need to do so that you can have a much better future. This is what I tell anywhere I speak about student development, or with government of India student development programs, wherever it is, that biotechnology is research and it is nothing else. And if you do not focus on building your research profile, then unfortunately this field is not for you. Because we have thought that biotechnology is just a is just a field for a medical competition exam dropout, or someone's parents or someone's family friend has said that no, 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 biotechnology is very good field, you go into that. A very few, I'm not saying that all 100% are these cases who enter into this study. However, yes, there are cases who have done their research and who have research about the technology, about the field, so that they can enter into the field. So that, but that we all know that that percentage is really low. Okay, so that is the next question answered, that why there are no jobs. So there are no jobs because of the zero research profile. And even if you have worked on, then you have worked on a technology which is 20 years old. So that is the reason why there are no jobs into the sector. However, people who have done research, people who have good research projects, they have got very good jobs in biotech sector even after their bachelor's. And I know this because I have given, I know this, I have recommended, I know this, that scientists have directly taken people after they have done their BTech into their PhDs. So into the PhD program which they are offering. So I know the people and I have seen those examples. So no one can say that it's not about that. However, if you want to change the field, if you want to go into sales or become a salesman or saleswoman by selling products or going door to door or city to city, then obviously it is your choice, it is your career, and it is your life ultimately. Who am I? But then I am the one who is ready to guide you. I am the one who is guiding students since a long time. So build your research profile because the program is there. You have internships, you have projects, you have trainings, you have workshops, and credits are there for everything. So choose a program where you will learn. Choose a program where you will get an opportunity to publish your work, because publication is not done of someone who's already done the work. Publication is done when your work is novel, or I should say the good publication is done when your work is novel. Novel means new. So what new you are doing? Everyone in India, we are talented. Okay, by God's grace, we are really talented people. We have the brains, we have the ideas, but unfortunately, we do not have the resources to channelize those ideas. So these are the things, or I should say, this is one thing that we do not have resources to channelize our ideas. Second, there is a huge information gap between the opportunity as well as the applicant. Like, for example, I am a very good applicant. I have a very strong research profile, and there is an opportunity in, say, Bangalore company Biocon, for example. So by the time I will come to know that there is opportunity in Biocon, that opportunity will go, because there is a huge information gap. So these are the few points which plays a major role in shaping up a career of a biotechnology student, has led to start biodiscovery group, which is now called as BDG Lifesciences. I have done projects in England, I have stayed in Germany, but then I have came back to India and I started this organization in 2009 in the form of a group. So what I will do now is that now I will tell you that how I have how I have started, what was the motive of starting the organization. I've told you what things you need to do. Sorry, what things you need to do to develop your skills so that you can have a much better future. So now let me start off about the company, that what we do and how we can help you. So let me start off with this presentation. Okay, so now as you can see, everything has a motive, okay, and everything has a hidden message. So over here you can see that there is water, and for example, one person, when one person dives in water, then you can see over here that this bubble up comes up. So this water, you can see it has no boundaries. So this, and you never know that how deep this water is. So this depicts the knowledge of biotechnology, to be specific. We do not know when we dive in, we do not know, like when we are seeing it, we do not know where are its boundaries. When we dive in, we do not know that how deep it is. So don't stick yourself to, I want to do training in wet lab, I want to do training in molecular biology. What you will learn? DNA isolation, page, SDS page. That's it. Okay. So don't limit yourself to a thing which is not even 0.01% of this entire ocean. Let's begin. So this is me. I am the director and the CEO of the company. So I'll not give you more introduction about me. However, starting with this point, what you can see over here is a group of people, and this group tells you that we are a family. Okay. Now, why I have included this slide, because to tell you that in 2009 I started a group to solve problems, queries related to career as well as studies for the students, and just to fill the information gap. Remember, sorry, remember I told you two things. First thing, to give the right guidance to the students so that they can excel into the field, and second, to solve their queries, what to do, how to do, what to do next. So in 2009 I created a group by the name of Biodiscovery Group. At that time there was no no WhatsApp, nothing was there. So I created this group on Google. So it was Google groups as well as Yahoo groups. What this group had, this group was created for students, researchers, scientists, and company professionals who were related to the field of biotechnology, bioinformatics, and pharma. What this group had, this group has free consultation, tutorials, books, project reports, assignments, and latest updates for training, job offers in India and abroad, scholarships, research news, latest science and technology news, and much more. So the purpose of this group was to fill the information gap and to provide material to the students, and to provide them right guidance, and to provide them information about jobs, whether in India or abroad, and scholarship updates, PhD admission updates, as well as latest science and technology news. Now, latest science and technology news is really important, because if you do not know about your field, then no company will hire you. And our field is such that every day, or I should say every hour, there is a new technology or new research has come up, or is coming up. So if you do not know about the technologies which are being used, or if you do not know about what is happening into the current research field of biotechnology, then you cannot survive. For example, we are living in India. If we do not know what is happening in India, then definitely there is no point, right? I have current affairs. Like if you want to have a job in current affairs, then I'm not talking about biotechnology students. I'm talking about in general. If a person wants to go for current affairs jobs, then if that person do not know what is happening in India, then what is the use of being a student of current affairs and getting a job of current affairs. So that is the thing, because I am sure that I don't know how many of you know. If I would have been on site right now, I would have asked that who has won the Nobel Prize this year. That person is from our field. Anyone can raise their hand if they know. Let me see how many people know about it. No, I will not give you time to Google it. If anyone knows, they can raise their hand. Okay, Snehashish Gosavi, you can type into the chat box. Okay. So, okay, Jennifer, but she is not the only one. Anyone else who knows the answer? They can raise their hand. Apart from Dr. Pallavi and Sharvari, because obviously I don't want to ask them this question. Is there anyone? So there are 54 participants. In fact, I was expecting more participants because in the group I have seen 137 participants. So I don't know why there are only 54 participants, and that is the reason why we are live streaming on YouTube. So I don't know why people have not joined. So Dr. Pallavi will take care of it, that who is joined and who is not joined, because at the end we will be taking the attendance. So Dr. Pallavi, we will forward you the attendance so that you can take care of those people who have not joined. So there are only 54 participants as of now, and including my technical team and Sharvari and Dr. Pallavi, there are 50 participants as of now. So out of 50 participants, only one person knows, is Snehashish Goswami, that who has won the Nobel Prize. Now, can you understand, Dr. Komal? Now the time is over because I have not given the time right now because whatever it is, I don't want to go into that. So let us consider out of 50 people, 2 people have only answered this question. Okay, so you can imagine that in an interview, if you would have been asked this question, that who has won the Nobel Prize this year and for what, then definitely you will you will be lagging behind with the participant who knows what exactly who knows exactly the answer of this. So my point is that why I have asked this question, because I want to tell you or show you that where you lag. So if you do not or if you cannot answer this question, this means that you are lagging somewhere. So where you are lagging into the what I should say, into the information basically. So try to, I know that most of you, or I should say 80% out of 50 participants are participated in, they would have got Facebook accounts as well as Instagram accounts. But now my question is that how many of you have subscribed to Nature Blogs? How many of you have subscribed to Science Daily? Probably I think only 5%, or I don't know whether anyone has done it. So let's okay, Supriya ji, can you please mute yourself? Okay, so the thing is that we are okay, so let me okay, so the aim was to provide latest science and technology news, and why it is important I have already told you. Okay, why it is important. Now I have shown you with the example that why it is important. So let's proceed to the next slide, which is that we started in 2009, and as of now we have more than 1 million subscribers from all over the world. And we started for students. However, as of now we have got people from who are faculty, who are lecturers, scientists, and company professionals. So this is the amount of data which we have as of now who have subscribed to our platform. So basically who we are a guide who will help you in solving your academic problems. That is the most important thing. And how we will be solving your academic problems, showing you the right path, solving your queries, giving you correct training. Now correct training is really important, because if we will teach you something incorrect, then we will be spoiling your knowledge first. Secondly, we will be spoiling your entire career. So this is what's happening over here in India these days. since this COVID-19 pandemic started, and even before that, people, they have done their bachelor's or they have done their master's, and then they have started their organization and saying that we are providing training, we are providing training, we are providing training. So if you want to join any training program of any company, then at least do some research. How old is the organization? What are the publications that organization has done? How many workshops? How many projects? There are a number of things that you need to do a little bit of research. However, if you do it only for the sake of the certificate, now this is really important, because people have a very different aspect of looking at the certificate. So what my point is that if you only want the training for the certificate, then I would like to tell you, in my 15 years of experience, that certificate do not count in our field. Our field is completely different than any other field, whether it is of bachelor's of engineering in computer science, or bachelor's of engineering, or you know any field, MBA. Our field is completely different. And why our field is completely different? Because our field is research and it is nothing else. What counts in our field is the trainings, is the projects which we have done. The most important thing, the publications which we have done. So giving you correct training, then paving your path for a successful career, giving you launch pad to excel into the field of science. So this is how we guide you. This is how we try to shape your career so that you can have much better opportunities in your future. You can see these are our subscriber platforms on LinkedIn, and social media platforms are there. And you can see YouTube subscribers, Twitter subscribers, then we have Instagram. So you can, in the chat box, we will post you the link of our Instagram. So if you want, you can follow us on Instagram, then Facebook, Google Duo, Telegram, BotIM, and WhatsApp on Messenger, and then Pinterest and Flickr and others. We have website subscriber. We have a dedicated page on which you can subscribe, means provide your details. However, we are very particular about storing your data. We, in our 10 years of in fact 11 years, because in we are getting data since we started the group. So your data is completely safe, and whether it is an EU compliance or whether it is US data privacy act, we prevent your data and we do not share your data with anyone. So that is one thing. So your data is safe, because obviously you will be providing your details, so it is safe with us. So let's come to the company. So Biodiscovery Group, as a group, we started in 2009, and then formally we started the company in 2010 by the name of Biodiscovery Group, which we have named to BDG Lifesciences in 2018. So BDG Lifesciences OPC Private Limited has become in 2016, and the aim of this company is to provide quality services to biotechnology, bioinformatics, and pharmaceutical companies and clients. So we started the operations in 2010, and the company's objective is to create a truly world-class company, which is fully committed to offer best services into the industry. So helping is done, right? Because if we will keep on helping, then how we will eat and what we will eat. So we have to do some business. So the idea of providing or doing the things which are lagging into the industry and which lag the opportunity for the students to have a good future or a good career, we started doing the things on our own. So what we started doing, we did research projects, workshops online and on-site, trainings online and on-site. webinars, internships, contract research, seminar, and conferences. So these are the things which we have been doing. And here you can see the bars of the business of BDG Life Sciences, where you can see research projects is the best program, because our research project program is a win-win situation for both of us, means the client as well as the company, because we as a company, we get the fee which the participant pays. You as a participant gets first training in the technology, second practical application of technology into the form of novel research project. You are getting an opportunity on working on a novel research project, means on a project on which nobody else has ever worked before. Then you are getting the complete guidance on how to proceed, when to proceed, what to proceed, and how you can build your career. Then writing recommendation letters and applying for PhDs, and then the most important thing is international publication of your project by your name. So that is the most important thing, and which no one can take you from your entire life. So it will be there on your CV itself that your project belongs to you. No one can claim that. And then we have connections to put you for jobs, to recommend you for jobs. How? For example, if a person has joined us in with us in 2012, who were a master's student, after 8 years, means in 2020, that person has become a big scientist, and that person knows our quality, and that person knows what kind of services we provide. So he will ask us, okay, fine, I have a PhD position, 5 PhD positions, do you have anyone in mind? So if you are working with us, we know your caliber, we will recommend you. So that's how it is done, and that's how we make connections. We connect you with our network, and our network, I have already shown you, it has 1 million subscribers. So there are people from the industry, there are people from academics, there are people from a lot of fields related to biotechnology, who have definitely the requirements. Then we have workshops, on-site workshops, which we have been doing in different countries like Mexico, Iran, Dubai, Egypt, Nigeria, Kenya, Malaysia, Thailand, as well as online workshops. So online workshops, these workshops are being done online. Why? Because of the COVID-19 pandemic. First thing. Second thing is that, which I would like to point out over here, that we are doing online workshops since 2012. We have not transformed our way of working since this COVID-19 pandemic. However, we are doing online workshops since 2012. So we know the drill, how it works. Then we have free courses, which we have been doing regularly. And then I would like to point out, in fact, I will point out in my coming slide, that as of now, since this COVID-19 pandemic hit, plus it was the 10th anniversary of BDG Life Sciences, so we have conducted more than 84 such free courses, in which 14,000, means more than 14,000 people from all over the world have participated. So in this past 8 months or 9 months, in fact 10 months, because we started in February, um, or I should say 11 months, yeah, because we started in February. Since February till December, till date, we have trained more than 14,000 participants from all over the world for free in different technologies: cytogenetics, cytomics, metatranscriptomics, transcriptome analysis, NGS, bioinformatics. There are a number of technologies of bioinformatics in which we have given them free courses. So our mission is really simple, because we believe in caring, and that is the reason why our mission is to catalyze the process of biomedical sciences into therapeutic technologies that benefit human health and society. So human health and society is the most important thing for us, and eventually fuel the economic growth of the country. Now, value proposition. Value proposition is the most important slide in this particular presentation. That what exactly is value proposition? Value proposition, as I have told you, this is the most important slide of the presentation. I would like to highlight these four words: innovation, ideas, service, and value. Okay, so you can see that innovation. Now, innovation and creativity is the integral part of BDG Life Sciences from the beginning. Basically, I should say that this is the foundation of BDG Life Sciences, and if we will move away from the foundation, then definitely we won't be able to survive. So innovation and creativity is the sorry, integral part of BDG Life Sciences. So what we do is that we translate the ideas, or I should say the innovative ideas, into excellent service that creates value to you, or I should say to our clients, for their entire life. How? Practical application of the technology, hands-on training sessions. Sorry, every program which we do has an hands-on training session, because we believe in, Aristotle said that we learn by doing the things, right? So when you will do it, then you will learn. So hands-on training sessions is must. So every workshop which we do, every training program which we do has an hands-on training session. Then novel research projects to build your profile is strong, so that you can have much better opportunities in future. Result driven research. Now result driven research means that first of all it has to be on the topic of the current research trend. Secondly, if it will not have any results, then what you will publish? So result driven research is very important. Then everlasting relationship. Now everlasting relationship is really important, because we believe in people coming to BDG Life Sciences as family, and that is the reason why we have kept group in the name of the company. Previously it was Biodiscovery Group, now it is BDG, that is BD Biodiscovery Group Life Sciences. Why? Because everyone who is joining us, we consider them as family, and when we consider them as family, then definitely we care. How we care? We will keep on helping you until unless you yourself will say that no, 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 now I am exiting, I don't want your help. So that if today you are connected with us, after 10 years you become a very good scientist, you will write a story and you will mention that yes, I have done something with BDG Life Sciences and they have helped me or they have guided me. So that would be a vote of thanks to us from your side. So basically, relationship is very important for care as well as for connections. So these are some of the topics in which we are doing our programs of workshops, of trainings, as well as research projects. So I would like to point out over here that as you are bachelor students, the first program which would help you, or I should say the first step would be starting from bioinformatics, basic and advanced, as well as structural bioinformatics. So these are the two programs which you can join. And if your Dr. Pallavi agrees, then we can do a 10-day training program in which every day a 2-hour session will be conducted on Google Meet, and Sharvari itself will be here. So I will give the responsibility to Sharvari to take up the training. And why I am trying to tell you for this particular training, because this is the basic and this is the starting point. Because if you go directly to, for example, gene and genome editing using CRISPR-Cas9, for which Jennifer Doudna and Dr. Charpentier has got the Nobel Prize this year, then definitely you won't be able to understand. So my point is that you start from basics, and then we are there to mold you. We are there to conduct trainings on, say, for example, bioinformatics, basic and advanced, structural bioinformatics. Then you can go for genomics and proteomics. Then we have an upcoming program on in silico molecular biology and genetic engineering. In fact, this program, this workshop is of 5 days, and it is starting from 26th of December itself. Then you have genome and mutation analysis. Then you can proceed to cancer omics, next generation sequencing, immunoinformatics and vaccine design. Then in artificial intelligence and machine learning in biology, gene and genome editing using CRISPR-Cas9. And then you can go ahead, if you have interest in programming, then you can go for R programming, which is really important. So basically, these 16 topics over here, if you want, you can take the screenshot. These 16 topics are the hottest topics. And if you have expertise of, or I should say, if you have good skills in these 16 technologies, you will have a really, really bright future. Again, I am repeating, these 16 technologies, if you want, take the screenshot, so that you should know that on which topic you need to work on which topic you need to have experience, on which topic you need to expertise, because these are the 16 topics which will decide your future course of your entire career. Now, one more thing which I would like to point out over here is that there are what I should say, as you can see that this is all bioinformatics from 1 to 16. This is all bioinformatics. You might think that bioinformatics is all programming and we need to have the knowledge of the programming language, but I don't have any knowledge of the programming language, then I cannot go into this. No, you are in a complete what I should say, complete your thinking is completely wrong. Why? Because I'll explain you. Bioinformatics has two streams. First stream is development. Development means development of algorithm, development of software, development of databases, etc., etc. For that, definitely you need to have the knowledge of the programming language. Then there is another field, which is application. So first field is development. For that, you need to have the knowledge of the programming language. However, there is an application field. Now, when there is an application field, in that application field, you need not to have the knowledge of the programming language. You need to have knowledge of the science. That's it. For example, if I would give you an example of sending an email. So now what happens is that you open your Gmail or Yahoo Mail, and then you go to compose, and then you put the email address into two sector, then subject, and then in the subject line, and then in the message body you type the the message, and then you send it, right? This is what you do. So for that, to send an email, you need to know how to send the email. But then, do you even care to know that what programming language is running at the back end, which is carrying out this entire process? Because what we are seeing is the graphical user interface. But what is happening at the, behind the scenes, you never, if you want to, then definitely you can go ahead and do the research and come to know. But then, do you actually require or to know what exactly the programming language that is running behind to send an email? No. So the same thing is over here. If you want to use the application of bioinformatics, then you need not to have the knowledge of the programming language. You should have the knowledge of the science, that why we are using it and for what we are using it and what is the result outcome. However, it is your choice. If you really want to go into the programming, then definitely you can go ahead and learn Java, BioJava, Python, Ruby, etc., etc., for Perl, for development of databases or software or writing algorithms. So don't get afraid with bioinformatics that bioinformatics is programming and I do not know programming, so I cannot proceed. So that is one thing. So these are the topics in which we are providing our trainings, and I will speak to Sharvari as well as Dr. Pallavi regarding designing a small 10-day program, a training program where we will be teaching you bioinformatics, basic and advanced, and structural bioinformatics. However, if you want to do internships can be done online, and we have number of programs for internships in which we will provide you training online. So you can tell your what I should say, Dr. Pallavi, about your interest of joining internship. Also, that would be 1 month internship, that would be online. If you want to join the research project, then you can join the research project on drug discovery technology. You can join it as a group. For example, in one project there is 1000 molecules and 5 people want to join, so each person will be working on 200 molecules. Okay, and these 200 molecules, so out of 1000 molecules each person will get 200 molecules. So they will work, and the training sessions will be conducted online on Zoom or Google Meet or Skype, whatever it is, whatever that would be suitable. And the training will be conducted in 5 phases. Now, for example, you have registered, you have paid. The fee will not be much. It will range from 5,000 to 10,000. So don't worry about the fee. We have, for Sharvari has already told me about it. So right now, if you want to see the fee of the research project, you can check the research project's website, and the fee over there for Indian participants is 25,000 rupees. So that is our level, and for that particular project, it is 25,000. However, the fee varies from project to project. So it has gone in we have done as of now more than 60 research projects, and the projects which we have worked on, Ebola virus as well as Zika virus, the fee has gone for per participant. For Indian, I am telling you, because in for foreign participants it is in US dollars, and it is at least twice than what the Indian participant is paying. So that has gone up to 4.5 lakhs. So the people have worked, they have got good publications out of it. So the project, or depending upon the project topic, we have the fee. So but for students, for you people, we have kept a fee for the research projects from 5,000 to 10,000. That varies from project to project. So, for example, when you pay the fee, we will send you the welcome email in which you will have links of the software which you need to download, and the instructions to prepare your system. Like, for example, you need to make folders, name them as 1, 2, 3, etc., like that. Then once you are done with that, you will tell us when you want to have the training session. Now, this is the best, or this is the catch of the program of BDG Life Sciences, that the training session will be conducted according to the time you will choose. For example, if you are free on Sundays, we will conduct your training session on Sundays. If you are free on Saturday evening, we will conduct your training session on Saturday evening. So, for example, as a group, you have decided that I want to take the session on Saturday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. We will conduct your session. In that particular session, we will cover up the theory for the entire project and specifically give you training for the task of that particular phase. So training will be given, and then task will be to you. Will, okay, so the then task will be assigned to you, and a time will be given. Say a time of 10 days will be given to complete the task. Like, for example, you have to work on 200 molecules, so we will give you a time of training is already been given, right? Now a time of 10 days will be given for you to complete the task. When you complete the task, you will tell us that we have completed the task, and then we will tell you how to when you want the second phase training. So you will tell us, I want my training on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we will conduct training from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and that would be of second phase. Training of second phase task will be given to you, and then work of second phase task will be assigned to you. So when you will be doing the work, then See, I would like to point out one thing. People who are leaving this Zoom chat, we will post the attendance over here itself. Okay, so that would not be posted into the WhatsApp group. So, Dr. Pallavi, we will be sharing the link in here, and once all the students give their attendance, then we will forward it to you. Okay, so that is the thing which I wanted to mention. Okay, so for second phase training, the we will give you the training and then work will be assigned. Again, we will give you a time of say 10 days. You will be doing the work. Again, when you finish the work, you will tell us when you want to have the training. Then we will conduct your third phase training. So like this, there will be 5 phases. Now, when you will be working on the project, like when we have given you time, say of 10 days. So when you will be working on a project, to monitor the project as well as to get directly connected with the student, you will be you have to send a daily project report to your project guide. We, because we do our projects in a way where, in a similar way like a PhD project is done. So you need to send a daily project report to your guide. Every day you have to work, don't get worried that every day full time you have to work. It is self-paced project. So in self-paced, the most important thing is that you can do it, whether you want to do it for 5 hours or whether you want to work for 1 hour, it depends on you. However, a time limit is given. So when you will be doing the work, you have to send a daily project report to your guide. So you are, first of all, you are directly connected to your guide. So if you have any problem, then you can ask that person or ask your guide to solve that problem. The guide solves your problem, and also the guide knows that what is the progress of your work. So that is how it has been done, and on successful completion of the project, we go ahead in writing the paper. So you only will write the paper. See, over there also we are training you how to write the papers. You only have to write the paper and we will guide you how to write the paper. So once the paper is done, we will submit it for publication. So that is the research project program, and then this is for training which we are planning. Let's see how it goes, and with all of your queries you can ask once this is done, this presentation is done. Now as you can see over here, this graph is going up. Now the presentation slide name is achievements and this graph is going up. Why it is going up? There is only one reason for it: innovation and creativity. If we would have started with one thing and we would not have been creative, then at one point of time this graph would have gone up, but then at one point of time it would have come to saturation, and at the last it would have dipped down. But then since we have kept on innovating, that's why this is keep on going up and up and up by grace of the God. So in a nutshell, we have 10 years of experience in training and workshops around the world. We have more than 60 research projects completed, which what I should say, people from all over the world have worked with us, and that included the design, the implementation, and what I should say. Oh, just hold on, please. Okay, so design, implementation, completion, as well as international publication. Then we have 400 plus workshops in India, and these workshops have been, we have been regularly conducting these workshops. So you can see that if you will visit our Flickr link, if you will visit our Flickr link, then you will see the album. So what I will do is that quickly, you can see our Flickr link into the chat box, and you will see that we have been doing a lot of where we have conducted our workshop basically. So here is the Flickr link. One, and then we will have a Flickr link 2. So this is the previous one. So Flickr link is there. where you can see that with the albums that where we have been conducting the workshops. So this is one thing. Now the other thing is that we have 20 plus hands-on workshops in other countries. I have already told you the names like uh, Mexico is there, and then Iran is there, then not Saudi Arabia, but Dubai is there, and Egypt is there, and Egypt is there, and Kenya, and Nigeria, and Sudan, and Malaysia, as well as Thailand. So this is what we have been doing. Then we have 50 plus hands-on workshops at premier institutes of India, like the IITs, the NITs, the VIT Vellore, then MMC, Madras Medical College, then JIPMER. There are, and as well as in All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. And then the most important thing is happy customers. The feedback is very important to us because we want to know that how the participants has felt. So for that, previously we have been taking feedbacks in the form of written format with the forms. Then we started taking the feedback directly on our website. But then, since the last 3 years, we have found a very unique way and a unique way of taking the feedback where we have been doing asking the participants to record a 1 minute video of theirs and introduce themselves and tell about their experience. Now, these videos are posted to our YouTube channel. So, if you want, you can visit our YouTube channel. Link, I think, has already been posted to you in the WhatsApp group, and you can see the people, different people from different countries at different stages, students or company professionals, and faculties, research scholars, what they have thought about us, about our programs. So this is what we are been doing. I would like to proudly tell you that we are the first one to conduct an online training program in drug design. Then we have what I should say. We are also the first person or the first organization to complete the training of gene and genome editing using CRISPR-Cas9. So these are some of the important points which we have done, and the way we have been doing it is the most important thing, because when we focus on practical application, then that is the success, that is the way of doing the things, and that is the complete process of learning. Because we telling you, giving you PowerPoint presentation about the technology in 1 hour or 2 hour, how much you can note it down or how much you can retain in your head? Not even 30%. Even if we give a demo, then also you won't be able to retain anything, or I should say a lot of things. So that is the reason why all our workshops or why all our programs have hands-on sessions where we will make you work, we will make you learn, so that every penny which you have spent on this particular program gets the value of it, and that should create the value for your entire life. So you can see innovation and creativity I was talking about. We were the first one to introduce online training in drug discovery and designing. We are also the first one to conduct training online as well as on-site in gene and genome editing using CRISPR-Cas9. Now, if you believe, you can calculate. In 2016 May, Jennifer Doudna and Dr. Charpentier developed this technology. In 2020, they got the Nobel Prize, right? But in 2017 May, we have started the program. So there are a number of programs which we have started like this. So as I was telling you about the free courses, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it was like never before. We all know that. So as I have already told you that we are into the online business since 2012. But when this situation raised, we quickly adapted to it and increased the frequency of our online events. Then, as a gift of 10th anniversary of BDG Licenses, we launched free courses so to assist and facilitate the learning process during these hard times. And then, since February 2020, we have conducted more than 80 free courses, 84 to be precise number, in which more than 14,000 participants have participated from all over the world. Then, after that, in the month of October, we launched another program, Envision with BDG. Now, this program, what I thought is that, okay, fine, we have been doing a lot of free courses. Now, why not to do something extra for free for to help people? Because the idea from the beginning, in from 2009, was to help. So, what I thought that, okay, fine, I will gather people from all over the world, experts on technologies of their of their particular technology on or their particular topics, and I will invite them to deliver the talk. I have done that, and we did in October and November, we did 12 such programs in which, you know, big scientists, big professionals from different countries have provided their talks, have given their talks on the topics, and everything was free. So basically, this is what we have been doing. Services, this is for research scholars and PhD scholars. Like we are providing services, that is the contract research organizations like virtual screening, molecular docking, MD simulations, admit NGS data analysis, as well as genome editing. Then we are also providing personalized training, where we are designing program according to the need of the participants. And then research project consultancy. This is for people who are PhD scholars who want to design their own projects. So we provide that. So you can take the screenshot of it, this particular thing, and you can join us, and we would be happy to help you. And from my side, I just wish that this would be the beginning of a very long journey with you people, and so that it will sorry, so that it will help you in your future, and you can think after 10 years from now that yes, that was the turning point of my life, and I really wanted to I am really thankful to my HOD or Dr. Pallavi for giving me this opportunity for conducting this program. Because see, I am not advertising my services. I am advertising what will help you. So that is the most important thing. I am, my business is definitely going on, and it should not be an issue for me. However, if you will not join, or if you will not work in the way probably which I have told you, then probably you might not achieve what you have stepped in for. So try to understand the fact, try to understand the things where this approach will help you, where this way of doing the things will help you. So I think this would be a great platform for you people, and me as well as my team will work really hard to give you the best of the services, to solve your queries at the best level, as well as to provide you guidance so that you can have a much better future. So in the chat box we have posted the link of the attendance, so you can click on that and you can give your attendance, which we will forward it to Dr. Patil. And from my side, This session, I would like to end it with a word of thanks to uh, Dr. Pallavi as well as Sharvari for arranging uh, and giving me this opportunity after a long time to interact with the students. And I'm really thankful to both of you. And best of luck, students. Your exams have just finished, or probably I don't know whether they are going on. So I'm really thankful for that. So from my side, I'm ending this session. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand. We will unmute you and you can ask. If you have any questions related to any of the programs or anything which I have spoken, if you want to ask anything regarding the career, regarding consultancy, or anything, then you can raise your hand. We will unmute you and you can ask, or you can also put it into the chat box. So I think all the students are okay. All the students have understood. So Dr. Pallavi, let's start off with our programs and let's see how people uh, will come to it and get benefited from it. So, okay, Sharvari, can you hear me? Can you please come and end the session?
Yes, sir, sure. Shall I start my video, sir? Can you see me?
Yes. From my side, it is over. Now you can thank Dr. Pallavi.
Yeah, sir. Can you stop sharing because I can't see my video. I have switched the camera on. Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks a lot, Asif sir, for your valuable guidance. Now, as I'm connected to both BDG Life Sciences as an employee and to all my dear students as a senior and alumni of KIT. So I'm really looking forward